Welcome everyone to episode 4 of Valkyria Chronicles. When we left off, we had just destroyed another tank with our own tank, which we just got. We just so happened to have in the barn at the back of the house. Our friend, mother, person, Martha, she gave birth to a tank baby, and now we're escaping. That's pretty much it. So, we also became the hero of Alicia, but I still think this sisterly person wants a bit of action too. So we're gonna see how that plays out. It's always gonna be Alicia that they're gonna give it, but we'll have that kind of thing in the background where the sister's like, "No, but I've known him longer."
After the first shots were fired,
So that's
Brule
hard.
was under Imperial control.
Okay, we used the tank to win, but
Though a
okay.
mere skirmish by Empire standards, the raid on Brule would mark Welkin Gunther's first taste of battle and begin his rise to a Gallian hero.
Not a teacher. Hashtag not a teacher. So we make a camp here, inside the tank.
Alicia.
I love you.
I thought I would be ready for this. I knew war meant this might happen. It hurts.
War would mean that
Seeing
this
my
would
town
happen.
overrun like this, seeing all those people killed, it's just not right. How could all this happen? It isn't human, Welkin.
Because there's a war. Now he comforts her.
We look at those birds and see how wild and free they are.
He's just
But they
hoping
all
for
have their
wings.
own territories. If anything threatens their home, they'll risk their lives to defend it.
It's because they're
People are
assholes.
animals too. We do what we have to, when we have to. Animals are in a constant struggle to stay alive, but I've also seen them help each other, almost like they were cooperating in order to survive.
Yeah,
Cooperating?
that happens.
That's why I'm so into studying natural science. That coexistence.
Yes, that's why
I
he's
want to
into
know
it.
how it works. If we could figure that out, mankind could put it to use for our own survival. That's why I want to be a teacher, so that I can pass that knowledge on to the children.
Yeah, but a parent's also a
I
teacher
mean,
of
even
sorts,
if we
so
can't
just
completely eliminate
give
war,
her a baby.
at least we might learn to live together as one people.
You think so?
So you just want to shove everyone into one ginormous person?
Welks, look.
Sounds
Martha fell
comfortable.
asleep, so that makes me the babysitter. See, Alicia?
Big baby.
Oh, he's adorable.
He's a giant head, actually.
Just like you said, even in war, new life happens all around us. Come here.
You were
Look,
born in that tank
That's
over
your
there.
hometown.
That's smoldering wreckage. That's where you
Someday.
live.
We'll come back home again.
Yes. Someday soon.
And that baby has no clothes
know
as
it.
well. Poor baby. Okay, move page.
Chapter 3.
Chapter 3.
Vassal
Are there
urban
26
warfare.
chapters? Let's see, that's a C. And then I know the alphabet, it doesn't go C, H, S, P, W. So they have it pretty mixed up. So this is Vassal Urban Warfare Summons. So we becoming different people, or are we gonna be them again still?
In March of 1935, the Empire began its invasion across Gallia's eastern border.
Mm-hmm. Do I have to press something? Oh, so I do.
Maximilian, commander of the Gallian invasion front, built
Gallian.
his army around mobile armor. Ghirlandaio and the other fortresses along the border fell to his tanks in quick succession.
Mm-hmm.
Brule's fall in under 2 hours was typical of villages in the Empire's path, and the road to the capital bore a steady flow of refugees.
Why go to the capital if that's where it's going to be conquered anyway? So go anywhere but the capital, but not to another village.
Randgries,
So-
Gallia's capital, a town secure and stable since ancient times. Within its walls stood the castle Randgries, and within its unicorn spire resided Cordelia,
Unicorn
Gallia's
spire.
princess.
Unicorn. Oh, is he gonna get on with the princess? Are we gonna be the princess?
Supporting Gallia's policy of neutrality was a system of universal conscription.
So we basically have a country of...
Under it, all schools
Trained
required
soldiers.
military training each year. In the event of a war, citizens were then drafted into the militia to defend their country.
Like Switzerland, I think. Switzerland has that, don't they?
As the conflict with
Pretty
the
sure.
East grew worse,
And
both
Germany.
Welkin and Alicia found themselves no exceptions to that fate.
Knew it. Well, Alicia was bang on for it anyway, because she was a guard. Leader of the town guard, and Welkin wanted to be a teacher, so...
So these are my new digs.
Looks like general or captain's quarters.
Oh, my uniform.
Yes, sir.
I should get changed before reporting in. Better get ready now.
This seems to have a lot of movie mode in this game. You'd think I'd have to go up to it and press E or something, and...
Flares, binoculars, a compass, and a map.
that hat. It looks like someone sat on it.
Everything you need for a nice hike. Or combat.
Knock, knock.
Welkin? Can I come in?
No, he's not decent.
Sure, it's open.
Oh, you're already changed too. Let's see.
She was hoping that he wouldn't be changed. She'd have to help him.
Not bad, not bad. You look good, actually. So, how about me? Do I look all right in this? Convincing?
It's a trap. Don't answer that.
Let's take a look.
Oh, he's gotta take a look, alright.
Yeah, you look fine. You wear it like a pro.
Really? You're not just saying that?
Well, if you're being paid,
Of
technically
course
you would
not.
be a pro.
You look tough. I like it.
Oh, good. I was worried it looked...
Kinda silly.
No way. That plating on the back, it's like a coleopterate exoskeleton. Beetle-tastic.
She's like, what?
Colio what?
I was
And
right.
did you just say beetle? Welkin?
Not really what you want to call a woman.
What kind of girl wants to hear that she looks like a bug?
Exactly.
Huh? Not just any bug. A rhinoceros beetle. King of the insects. Who wouldn't want that?
Well, wouldn't they want to be called a queen?
Uh-huh. I guess I'll just try to take that as a very Welkin sort of compliment.
Probably best.
Tell me about that scarf. You've been wearing it since I met you.
He's into fashion. I didn't know.
This? It's part of my uniform from the bakery.
What scarf? I
Is
see a
that
ribbon
right?
behind her neck, but
I don't want to forget the time I spent busting my buns baking. I plan to keep wearing it until I can get back to manning the ovens again.
That's
Okay,
great. Once you do, I'll be first in line to get some of that bread.
oh, he'll be first in line,
Is
alright.
that a promise? Well, I'll be sure to have plenty of it ready and waiting for you.
Absolutely. Hey,
This
if you're
game's so
ready,
weird.
we should probably go see the captain now.
So, when do I get to drive a tank again? The episode added. Squad 7 is born, so I'm guessing we're a part of Squad 7. Either that or the baby that was born earlier is.
Come in. Excuse me, ma'am.
Oh, they look mean. And no hats.
Galleon Militia Enlistee Welkin Gunther. Reporting for duty.
Ma'am, Galleon Militia Enlistee Alicia Melchiot, also reporting for duty.
I'm Captain Eleanor Varrot, commander of this regiment. Gunther, you're promoted to lieutenant. You'll be leader
That
of
was
Squad
quick.
7 now.
Ma'am.
Enlistee Melchiot, you're promoted to sergeant. You'll be under the lieutenant's command.
Yeah,
Understood?
Ma'am,
I'm above her already.
What do you know? It is you. Nice coincidence, huh, Welkin?
I'm sorry, do I know you?
I had no idea that you'd enlisted.
Yep.
Everyone has to
Now
enlist.
that there's a real war going on, I joined up. Pretty much all
Wasn't
the
it
officer and
mandatory?
training boys are here just like you.
You know each other.
Yes, ma'am. We knew each other at university. Welcome was in science and I was in archaeology. And just look at us now. No archaeology or science. Looks like the two of us are studying war, I guess.
Looks that way. It's good to see you.
And you.
And now
That'll be
he's
all
above
for
you.
now. There's a strategy briefing later today. But you still have time. Time for you to catch up.
Yes, ma'am.
You'll be spending a lot
If
of
you
time
say so.
on the post and in Randgrease. They'll be your new home. So get to know them. That'll be all. Report back in time for the briefing. Until then, you're dismissed.
He didn't salute. Oh, so I actually do things. Squad barracks, change equipment, or view info on members of the squad. Command room, choose the members of the squad who will fight in combat. Train units, improve. Oh, so I can actually do more things. I'll check out the R&D facility. Develop new weaponry.
Welcome to R&D, man. What can I do you for? Wait, I know that insignia. You're Lieutenant Gunther, aren't you?
Yes, but I've only driven a tank once, and I didn't even drive
I
it.
knew it! Man, I've heard about you. That evacuation at Brule was just... wow!
Why doesn't he open his eyes?
Protecting a tiny life in the middle of all that slaughter? Man,
Oh,
man.
baby, right.
Oh, Lieutenant, you're good people.
Is he
You get
Genie
all my
Chimaru or
respect and
something
then
from
some,
Bleach?
bro.
'Cause he just doesn't
What's
open
going
his
on,
eyes.
Leon? I could hear you from clear across the hangar.
He's very enthusiastic
Casey,
anyway.
check it out! It's Lieutenant Gunther! He's the man!
Sorry about him, Lieutenant. He's like this all the time, I'm afraid. But where are my manners? I'm Kreese Cherney. I'm training here as a mechanic.
Good to know.
And I'm Leon Schmidt, but just call me Leon, bro. I'm your boy.
Okay, Leon, bro.
So, Lieutenant Gunther, what brings you down to R&D today?
I want you Spanner monkeys to do things for me.
We do work here on weapons development, making upgraded weapons and equipment.
I guess.
And that includes
That's what
rifles and machine guns.
research departments
We
usually
can
do.
even soup up your tank. Of course, research expenses aren't cheap.
So you want to bribe then?
With rifles and other firearms, we'll mass produce new models as they're developed.
Okay.
You won't have to worry about making enough for your squad. We'll outfit them.
For tanks, you can upgrade the baseline performance of the body itself,
Or
or develop optional parts that you can add on to tweak out its specs.
Right.
good to know.
You can choose which optional parts you want in the tank equipment section.
You don't say.
Come in any time and make adjustments based on the needs of the operation at hand.
About outfitting tanks. When are we gonna get past the tutorial? Development work on tanks happens in the form of body enhancements, treads, and weak point improvements, and attack support. Body enhancements mostly reinforce the gun barrel and the body armor to improve its base stats. Tanks will automatically be given the best body type you have developed. You decide whether to favor attack or defense, and altering body types gives your tank a different outward appearance. Improvements to the treads and weak point and attack support take the form of parts that can be added to tanks to enhance their capabilities. Each part has a set size and blocks. You decide how many to fill the 4x3 block storage capacity of the device. Pick the optional parts that best suit your combat style. Go to develop weapons, see what's up. Uniforms. Yeah, why not? Is it instant?
Here you go, bro. All done.
Thanks, Leon, bro. Blast suit. Rifles. See, right now we have the rifles, I think. So I'm gonna upgrade this, I'd say. I have 4,280
All
left,
set.
so we'll see what I can get done. Sniper rifles and grenades. What are blast suits though? Right. Upgrade the device and see what happens. Reinforced barrel, reinforced armor, threads, sight upgrade. I'll go for the reinforced barrel and reinforced armor. Yeah, it doesn't have to say that every time. All done for you, bro. See, I don't know how often I'll actually be using the tank, so I want to upgrade things that I know I'll be using. Anti-tank lenses. That's on my tank, isn't it? I'll just upgrade that one. I'm used to pressing E for things, not spacebar. All done for you, bro. Okay. I'll leave the rest of it for now and check out some of the
Well,
rest.
sir, was that helpful?
A little.
We're working here around the clock to make possible tomorrow what's out of reach today. Come again a little later. We'll do our best to have something useful for you by then.
Yeah, you better come back soon, bro. I am all fired up to work on stuff for you.
He is far too enthusiastic. Right, train units combat abilities. Probably should check this out first before I spend all my money on that. Oh, you use experience here.
Welcome to your worst nightmare. I'm the guy who's gonna whip you lazy blobs into shape.
Interesting eye patch. What does it say on it? Can't read it.
Still, I can't work miracles here. No amount of drilling beats real combat experience.
You don't say.
I want you all to go out there, kick some imp tail, and then show me what you learned.
They took that from Star
I will
Wars.
train that experience into something you can actually use. Level you bums up. But don't go trying to hog all the glory.
Just
A
got one
squad's
really
a team,
intense
and
eye
we
just
got
there.
no need for stars.
Just,
You will train as a class and level up by class. Scout level 2, Scout level 3. You get it?
yes, I'm gonna make
When
them
the
all
scouts
tanks.
level up, that means each and every one of them goes up that level.
Fair enough.
You hear me, maggots? Any of you think he's better than the rest of the team, go home now! All right.
He just goes from really
Now
intense
I'll show
look
you
to really
lowlights how
bored
this
look.
whole thing actually works. It ain't complicated. First you go out there and fight, then divvy up that experience here.
Okay.
Once the experience you cram into a soldier class clears a set amount, it'll level up.
Okay then.
Picking which class to level up and when is your job as the squad leader.
So he just goes really intense, and then really bored, then really intense.
Train all you want. I've got all day.
Good to know. Doesn't say who's on what. Shock troop, lancer, engineer. No idea who's doing what. Let's upgrade all of them. Okay, so they're three. What? Oh, it just shows those three. We have Alicia. We've played as her before. Don't have a clue who Bridget and Largo are. So, sign. Yeah.
You're better than this. Push those limits.
Level up.
Good work, maggots. You're
One
one
level
level
closer
closer
to
to
human.
human. Looks like that session beat a new potential out of the Lancers.
And the shock trooper and scout and engineer and sniper.
Looks like that session beat a new potential out of the snipers.
He's gonna say that for all of them. Or not. Just gonna put, I can't put the scouts up to maximum. I could put the engineers up to max, but I don't have any engineers. Okay, so I'm just gonna upgrade the scouts a bit more. And then we'll see
I
later
got
on.
no use for tears. Sweat, sweat, sweat.
Okay then. So I think we're done with that.
Got it? That's how training by class works. Now get out there and rack up some experience.
Yes, sir.
Oh, And there's one more thing to add. Sometimes leveling up a unit class will unlock a hidden potential in them.
Like what?
You can think of potentials as the natural abilities your soldiers have inside them.
Okay.
Those abilities will form a big part of your strength in the field, so keep them in mind.
Hasn't even given an example of
Other
what they
times,
are.
leveling up a class will earn you clearance for a new order. Here, as long as we're talking about it, I'll teach you a classic. A real golden oldie.
Okay. You learned Evade Boost. This order raises one ally's evasion skills.
Orders are special
Okay.
commands you can
I don't
give
think I'll
out
really
as the
evade
squad
much.
leader. They can save your
I
tail.
make my team properly. It should be alright.
It doesn't take a genius to see that leveling up your soldiers is the best way to beef up your squad. The soldiers will get stronger, and you just might unlock new potentials and orders. All that just from me working you sorry bums into the dirt.
He loves getting
I just
really
hope you
intense
maggots are ready
and
for
then
a
getting
real
really
workout the
bored.
next time I see you here.
Good. Okay, finally. I just want to get into battle soon, but we need to check out everywhere and see what happens. It's a very boring video, this one, isn't it? Ooh, so
It's good to see you doing
interesting.
the rounds. Welcome. This is the command room.
Use it to
Use
structure
it.
your squad.
You will have access to both drafted and volunteer recruits.
Wasn't everyone
Now that I
drafted?
think of it, Squad 7 is still short on soldiers, isn't it? I'll explain how this works.
And be quick
This is the
about it.
master list. The recruits have all been assigned classes based on their talents.
Okay.
I should probably touch on the 5 classes, just so we're clear.
Mm-hmm.
First off, you have the scouts. Just like the name suggests, they'll be your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Their best asset is their mobility. They can go out, collect intel, then make it back safely.
Okay.
That, and a keen eye for enemies. A good scout can spot a man in tall grass from 100 yards.
Okay.
That comes at the price of firepower. Their job is spotting enemies, not taking them out. Next up, the shock trooper. They're the ones to break through enemy lines and clean up.
Right, so probably should have upgraded the rifles then.
They offer excellent offense and defense. As far as combat goes, they're as good as it gets. While they lack any specialized techniques, they also don't have any obvious shortcomings.
Mm-hmm.
Think of them as the least finicky unit in your squad, Lieutenant. After them, we have Lancers.
Okay, so
Then
the Lancer was
anti-tank
actually...
units.
Yeah, it is anti-tank.
They're
but
critical when facing armored targets.
it isn't just the Lancer that I
Their
thought it
purpose
was.
is pretty self-explanatory. In most cases, they're the only way to stop a tank.
Mm-hmm.
They're also well shielded from explosives, which conveniently includes tank mortars.
How convenient.
Sadly, they're slow and weak to gunfire. Their limited ammo could also be called a drawback. Changing gears, we have the engineers. They handle supplies and perform combat support.
Mm-hmm.
They can restock other units' ammunitions, treat the wounded, even repair tanks on site. They can place sandbags for cover, disarm mines, repair towers, you name it.
So
Their
it seems to
actual
be going
combat
into a
skills
kind
are
of
very low.
Age
Think
of
of them
Empires sort of
as
thing.
combat facilitators. Lastly, we have the snipers. They can shoot down targets from a considerable
You
distance.
don't say.
You won't find better
didn't
soldiers
know
for
that's what
marksmanship and
snipers did.
range. They can hit targets I can barely see.
Well, they
Sniping
do have a
rifles
scope.
also come with scopes that work to augment a sniper's natural eyesight. Drawbacks include low mobility and defense.
That's because
If the
they have
enemy
to
gets
stand
them
all the way
alone,
back.
they're done for. That should cover the basics.
Pretty
Go ahead
self-explanatory.
and put a squad together now. There's room for 20, and you can swap units at any time.
So I'm gonna max the scouts for a while, I think. Loads of people I don't know. So I think I have those 3 already over there. Claustrophobic. Fancies women. Meadowbred. Okay, I have no idea what these stats actually do. Chatty Cathy. Trooper Killer. Desert Allergy. Metal Allergy. Fancies women. Fancies men. Okay. Go with the ones with the highest health.
Hey, Welkster, I'm Melville Young. I'll do my best, man.
I'm his commanding officer and he's talking to me like that. Let's see. Need some shock troopers as well, though.
Hello, I'm Kevin. Kevin Abbott. Pleased to meet you.
Welcome aboard, Bowlhead. Yeah, put this guy in.
The
Get
name's
his
By
good health.
Singlebard. Let's go kick this war in the teeth.
Enthusiastic. Pollen allergy. I need lancers as well, so I'm gonna put a few of each in. As long as they have good health as well. Night blind. Oh, he's night vision. Awesome. But he's a pessimist.
The name's Walter
so
Nash, buddy. Pleasure to be working with you.
this really seems like it's starting to be police squad. Neat freak, frail body, lonely. Got these women, man hater. Ooh. Let's see. Night vision on a sniper. Pretty good.
Marina Wolfstan, at your command.
Surely seems like, what's her name from Attack on Titan. I forget her
I'm
name.
Oscar Baylor. Thanks
He
for
looks
taking me
like
on board.
he's 9. I'm gonna put in Carl.
My name's Carl Lanza.
How many people do I have? Open slots of 9. Bad back. Looks like he's 90. Let's see. Don't know why it's telling me that they like men or women. Does that make a difference? City kid, born leader, lancer. How many lancers do I have? 2, I think.
Hi there, I'm Yoko Martins. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
Don't really care. And I'll put in a few more scouts since I upgraded them more. Claustrophobic. Okay. Good buddy. If she's a good buddy, why not?
Hey there. I'm Ika Thompson. I'll try my best. Sound good, Wilkin?
Call me Velkin. I'm now Russian. For no reason. What's... Achmophobic?
Hey, I'm Motley Leonard. How goes it?
And you're a 9-year-old as well, it seems. I think that's fine for now. Oh, I have to add 20? Okay. So... add more engineers, I guess.
Hello.
Hello. Add this person.
My name's Hector.
Don't care. Need more shock troopers, probably. Panicky. You don't want that in battle. Imp-hater. That's pretty good.
Haynes Salinger, reporting for duty, sir.
Arg. Three left. I'll throw you in there.
Thank you. Hello. I'm Ted Ustinov, and I've got some great new material for you.
New material? You're a comedian? Trooper hater. The shock trooper hater, or desert bread? Okay, might be good in the desert.
I'm Frisia York, handsome. I know you'll take real...
She didn't even pause between it, so it sounded like she said, I'm Frida York handsome. And put this guy in first.
Hello. I'm Mika Hawkins.
And now I can leave. Yay.
Well, feel like you've struck a balance?
Not too sure.
As time passes, we'll have more recruits to choose from. Oh, and all the recruits go through training together, so they're all ready for combat. They'll be at the same level as the rest of the team you've taken into the field.
That's actually pretty good.
You can swap out members without the worry of losing the benefit of their experience.
Because in lots of games,
Trust
when
in
you
your
have
own
them
judgment and pick
not
a team
there,
you
then
know
they
you
don't
can work well with.
get the
That should be
experience.
enough to get you started. You can figure out the rest as you go.
That's all I'm doing, figuring it out as I go.
Wow. Squad leader's a lot of responsibility.
Well, you are the son of a
Come to
general.
think of it, Valdio's heading up Squad 1, isn't he?
Is he?
I wonder if he's off sorting through this stuff now, too. I'd better get a move on.
Safe to meet your boyfriend now. Alicia will be jealous. So, change the equipment. Wonder if I can make everyone take, oh, he's tank commander. Nice. Wonder if I can make them take anything in particular. No? Literally the only weapon that they have. Okay. No. Look at this. Yeah, I have nothing else. I'm pretty sure. Evade boost. Likes Alicia, Juno, Audrey. So he's just going for the girls. Likes Welkin. And none of the rest seem to like Welkin. He likes Carl, Jane, Largo. Seriously? None of them like Welkin? Oh, there's one. Oh, that's Alicia. Okay. So, now that that's done, book mode? Oh, right, we're just continuing on to, maybe some action points. Headquarters tab, now available. Yay! Okay, press F. Said press F to go to... Oh, tab select, right, okay.